Happy New Year! Happy 2023, everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today, as I'm laying around in my onesie, I thought it would be a great opportunity to share with you all carnivore pasta. I was in the mood for macaroni and cheese, and I also use this pasta anytime I need a pasta substitute. So butter noodles, Parmesan noodles, spaghetti, Alfredo sauce with any sort of meat is an amazing carnivore dish. But anyway, I thought I would share with you all today how I make carnivore mac and cheese. So let's go take a look at the ingredients. This one starts out with one that many of you may be completely unfamiliar with. These are kelp noodles. It's a seaweed, and these are not a plant. They're more in the animal kingdom, but they're definitely not a plant. And so I include them in my carnivore diet whenever I needed a pasta replacement. They're what I go to all the time. So I'll get a little bit closer shot as we open these up because they're quite interesting, and I'll show you what they look like before we need to prep them. And then we have some water and a little bit of baking soda and lemon juice or lemon juice powder. That's to help activate the noodles because they're kind of a plasticky texture without them having the fizzy action of these two things added in. I don't like waste, so instead of buying a lemon and using a little bit of the lemon juice, I just got, I keep lemon juice powder, dehydrated lemon juice powder on hand and use it as needed. Okay, so here I've opened up these kelp noodles and they're very interesting. They come in a little bit of water. You can see it kind of, as it comes in here, you can see a little bit of it dripping there. They're in a big, like, wad kind of like pile of yarn kind of woven together. They're stiff. You can see they're not like regular noodles. They're not real stretchy, but they're kind of taut. And can you hear that little snapping noise? I'll do it closer to the microphone in case you can't hear it. And what I do is I just take them over to my sink here first. And I just put a little bit of water in there to rinse. Just fill it up. And swirl it around a little bit. And then drain it out. And then bring it back over and put it in the bowl that I'll be prepping them in. And you can see what I mean about how they're just kind of in a big, sticky kind of nest or mess. I take my kitchen scissors and just snip down to make them more like bite-sized pieces. This doesn't really twirl like regular pasta. It's a lot more slippery than that. So, there, good enough. We have the water boiling and ready. So let's sprinkle the baking soda on top first. And then we'll do the water here. It'll start fizzing. Oops. A little bit. And Then we'll add the lemon juice to really kick it up a little bit. So see how that starts fizzing. Stir it up. And let it sit anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6 minutes, depending on how al dente you like your pasta. Okay, so as you can see here, the noodles have been soaking for about 5 minutes. Much different texture. They definitely are no longer stiff. They're just like pasta. So what I do here is I will take a strainer and strain off this liquid. And rinse them off. So I don't really want them to taste like lemon. And then you can go ahead and use them right away, or they store really nicely in the fridge for about 2 weeks. I think I've never had them last that long, but just go ahead and put a little bit of extra water in there to keep them from drying out, and put a lid on them, and they'll store. Just take them out and warm them up in the microwave. Even just the sauce that you use should warm them up easily enough. Okay, so now that our noodles are done, waiting for whatever we want to use them for, we could start with just old school butter noodles. That's always a good comfort food, right? Kick it up a notch, add some Parmesan cheese. That's always a yummy dish too. I, however, am in the mood for macaroni and cheese. So I use this buttered cheddar cheese powder. This is from King Arthur Baking Company. I'm not affiliated with them, but this is one that I've been using for a couple of years, and I just followed the instructions that are on there. It calls for some milk and butter. You just stir it up in the pan, and I'll run you through that real quick in a quick video, and then show you the end result, macaroni and cheese. This tastes just like the kids' big name brand. No one will be able to tell the difference.